Give me the Bible, star of gladness gleaming, to cheer the wanderer lone and tempest-tossed. No storms can hide that radiance peaceful beaming, since Jesus came to seek and save the lost. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible when my heart is broken, when sin and grief have filled my soul with fear. Give me the precious words by Jesus spoken. Hold up faith's lamp to show my Savior near. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible, all my steps enlighten, teach me the dangers of these realms below. That lamp of safety o'er the gloom shall brighten, that light alone the path of peace can show. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible, lamp of life immortal, hold up that splendor by the open grave. Show me the light from heaven's shining portals, show me the glory gilding Jordan's wave. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Break thou the bread of life, dear Lord, to me, as thou didst break the loaves beside the sea. Beyond the sacred page, I seek thee, Lord. My spirit pants for thee, O living word. Bless thou the truth, dear Lord, to me, as thou didst bless the bread by Galilee. Then shall all bondage cease, all fetters fall, and I shall find my peace, my all in all.
Excuse me. Good afternoon! Or whatever time it is. At your place. I hope everyone is doing well and is having a beautiful, beautiful day. It is nice and cold and snowy. Plenty of snow to go around. Matter of fact, that's what I'll be doing here after we finish here, is scooping snow. So yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying their day. Hello, Sister Reba! Rob joining us on YouTube. Good to see you. Robert Hatch. Oh, he says, can you make me a mod, please? Not that I'm aware of. Jack says I subbed. Thank you. Thank you for the subscribe. I hope everyone is having a good day. Oh, Reba says... Yes, she says hi, Shane. I already read that one. How is Sister Reba doing today? How is everyone doing? I get to go shovel snow after this. We got about 4 inches of snow, depending on where you're at. Reba says she's doing wonderful. How are you? I am doing fantabulous. Mostly glad that you're doing wonderful, sister. That is good news. Very, very good news. Skylar is out shoveling snow. And Larry Bob is on his way. Yep. So, because Boss Man is on his way, so we can go shovel some snow, free some people from being trapped in their driveways, we're going to kind of make this one a little bit quicker. Kind of. Try to. Maybe. Hello, Tiffany! Joining us on YouTube. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Notice I said try to be a little bit shorter. No guarantees. No guarantees. I do hope Sister T's doing well. I see she hasn't joined us yet. I know she'll be back for the replay. Most undoubtedly. I wonder if she managed to get her car tire trouble solved. I do wonder. This is definitely the weather that makes you go, man, I need to have that coffee cup close by. So, I suppose, without any further delay, we might as well get into it. It's always amazing to me that already we're at 10 minutes in on a stream that's supposed to be 15 minutes. It's just not long enough with the 5 minute with the 5 minute intro video. And then, the greeting and talking and, yada yada. That takes 15 minutes. Oh, but anywho, I suppose let's get into it. Skylar said he will try to join us when he's in the car. So, we look forward to his joining. But until then, our mind for the day is Ecclesiastes. The chapter we're going down will be chapter 10, and the vein of gold we're picking through will be 6 through 10. Let's dig, y'all. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking like servants upon the earth. He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh through a wall, a serpent shall bite him. Whoso heweth out stones shall be hurt therewith, and he that cleaveth wood is endangered thereby. If the iron be blunt, and one do not whet the edge, then he must put to more strength. But wisdom is profitable to direct. Simple, short, sweet. We're going to kind of back up into verse 5 to get a little bit of a feel for these next chunk of verses. But he says, "There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, and it were an error which proceedeth from, as it were, an error which proceedeth from the ruler." And I have to keep in mind that the word used for evil here doesn't always mean wickedness. Oftentimes you'll find through the scriptures it's more like is something wrong. Like error, as he mentions later in the verse. It's not that it's necessarily something that is wicked or evil, like we use nowadays, but it's something that is wrong, off, just not right, shouldn't be, that sort of idea. There's something which shouldn't be, which isn't right, which I have seen under the sun, as it were an error which proceedeth from the ruler. It happens like a error, like a law that is given by a ruler. When a ruler makes a decree, regardless of whether it's a good decree or not, it's normally carried out as as gospel, we might say. It's adhered to and carried out strictly and swiftly, whether it be an error or good. Take your pick. So these things, they happen as almost as if they were set in order by a ruler. They happen a lot. Kind of to be a funny way of saying it. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. We're going to couple verses 6 and 7 together because they're both very similar in nature. I've seen servants upon horses and princes walking like servants upon the earth. I've seen things that are backwards, that don't quite make sense, is what he's saying. Normally the foolish, don't sit in great places, in dignity. That's not normally how this works, or shouldn't work. And the rich normally don't sit in a low place. Normally it's the other way around. You have the foolish underneath, and the rich, or the honorable, the noble above. Notice it doesn't say what he's rich in. But the idea is you have the foolish and the wise. And, Solomon often correlates these two ideas, or, takes a look at them. Folly is set in a great place, but the rich sit in a low place. It doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be, by all accounts, but yet here it is. In the same way, where we have servants who are riding upon the horses, sitting there with all the dignity and nobility, and then you have the nobles who are walking on the ground like the servants. Good afternoon, Sheila. Good to see you. It seems like it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. But you have these things that are backwards. They don't make sense. They shouldn't be, by all accounts. Not in a normal, organized fashion. But here we are. Which brings us to nugget number 1. Some things don't make sense. And that's all right. They don't have to. We shouldn't stress about these things that don't quite make sense. I've seen, many of us can get in this sort of, it doesn't make sense, I have to figure it out, and we get distracted from the really important things. Too busy focusing on things that don't make sense. And thus we're distracted, and it's not good. So the overall conclusion is don't worry about it. Some things just don't make sense. Nugget number 1. Always remember, regardless of what is going on, to keep your focus where it needs to be. Some things don't make sense. Reba greets Sheila. Sheila greets Sister Reba. Moving on, the next 3 verses are can be grouped together as wisdom and caution verses to the young man or the individual, to the reader. These are just kind of wisdom and caution, cause and effect type verses. He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh through a wall, the serpent shall bite him. I mean, he's very straightforward with it. If you're digging a pit for another person, you're gonna fall into it. This is the idea of digging a pit for someone as a trap, not for an actual purpose. It's the idea of breaking through a wall to come into a place where you're not supposed to be. These are not good intended things. So basically, the person that's doing them is starting off being an idiot. Putting it bluntly, I know. He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh through a wall, a serpent shall bite him. I'm sure many of us have found ourselves in similar situations where we're like, wait a minute. Yeah, this is stupid. This isn't the wisest thing I could be doing. And sometimes even this isn't the most godly thing I can be doing. He continues, whoso heweth out stone shall be hurt therewith, and he that cleaveth wood is endangered thereby. When you're mining, digging up stone, and hauling them, you're going to get hurt. Your finger's going to get pinched. Your back's going to get hurt. Your arms are going to get tired. There will be some form of consequence for doing this thing. And the same with cleaving wood or splitting wood. You're going to get hurt. It happens. You hit the wood and it shatters and one piece blows by and hits you in the leg. It happens. Or worse, like I've done with my 12-pound maul. Went to split some wood and it went right through the log I was splitting and then crashed into my toe. But thankfully, it just made my shoe was resilient enough. It prevented it from piercing it, but it still bruised my toe very, very well. You're going to be hurt. It's just a effect of doing these things. It's not necessarily a bad thing, not necessarily a good thing. As a landscaper, I know very well when you're hauling out stones, moving boulders around, your fingers are going to get pinched. You're going to get tired. You're going to get sore. You might even get it dropped on your foot. The overall message thereby is, 1, be smart about what you're doing. And 2, be careful. Don't be reckless, because otherwise it's only going to get worse. If the iron be blunt, and one don't whet the edge, if you don't sharpen the edge of your axe, you're going to have to put more strength, more oomph into splitting the wood. It's going to take more from you. But wisdom is profitable to direct. And therein lies the conclusion to these 3 verses. But wisdom is profitable to direct. If you direct wisdom towards these 3 situations, it's very profitable. You're not going to dig a pit to try to trap someone and fall in it. You're not going to break through a wall to try to harm or steal and get bit by a snake. You're not going to hew and quarry and move stone or boulders foolishly, or split wood foolishly. And you're not going to sit there and wail at a log with a blunt axe. If you apply wisdom to each of these situations, it's very profitable. And therein lies our second and last nugget. Use sound wisdom. Always. You can use foolish wisdom, I suppose. That's kind of a redundant idea. But yeah, never mind. Throw that one in the trash can. Just use sound wisdom. Use good judgment. Use sound wisdom. There's a good rule of thumb. I forgot the N. There. Sound. Not sod. Use sound wisdom. Don't do foolish things. I know it's a really, really novel idea, and you'd like to think that it wouldn't have to be said, but unfortunately there are people that don't stop to consider the fact that you should use wisdom, that you should use good judgment. Sometimes the obvious must be stated. Nugget run through. Some things don't make sense. Nugget number 1. Nugget number 2. Use sound wisdom. Sound wisdom. There be gold in their pages. Now, I get to go shovel snow. Reba says, thank you for them there golden nuggets. You're welcome, Sister Reba. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Sister T, who I know will be here eventually. Skylar, who'll be here eventually for the replay. Thank you, Sister Sheila, for stopping by. And for everyone over there on the YouTube. Thank you. I do appreciate each and every one of you. It makes this a lot more enjoyable. I get kind of lonely here. And so, y'all, as always, thank you. Till we meet again, God bless you all. Stay safe and stay strong. I love each and every one of you. I do. Until next time, bye-bye. Good Luke, pip pip, cheerio. And don't forget to take these golden nuggets of wisdom with you as you go through the rest of your day.